We don't hunt waterfowl because we have to.
We do it because we want to.
We do it because that's what we love to do. Traditions always outweigh the conditions.
It's in our blood with every heartbeat. It is inhaled with every breath and exhaled with every cadence of our call.
It's our duty as waterfowlers to pass that tradition on.
People said we couldn't make a living selling calls and decoys for cold, hard cash. But we faced the odds and took a chance. Now this business is our livelihood. Like a well-oiled machine, we have to work as a team.
Day in, day out, we rely on everyone around us to make sacrifices,
To make tough decisions, to strive for greatness. Sometimes tensions rise and tempers break.
but at the end of the day, we are one. We are Avian-X.
Avian-X TV is brought to you by Browning, the best there is. Mossy Oak, it's not a passion, it's an obsession. Pattern Master, the science of shot. Go Devil. Heavy Shot, the industry leader in performance shot shell ammunition. Zinc Calls, a champion in every call. And Avian-X, fuel the madness.
Well, we founded Zinc Calls in the spring of 2000. It was my wife and I's idea of, we just wanted to change our lives. We lived in a small town in central Ohio. We wanted to be able to move to a different location. We found Lake Erie. We loved to hunt, fish, be on the water. And so we needed to make a change in our lives. I was doing construction and excavating, had been doing it for, at that point, quite a while. And we just wanted to change. So everything leading up to that, all the calling contest wins, all the traveling, guiding, and all that led to our ability to start Zinc Calls in the spring of 2000. We started Avian-X in the summer of 2010. I'd been in the business of making decoys, blinds, accessories for many years, about 10 years. And just decided that needed to get out of the corporate scene and back to the roots of a family business. Well, when we come up with the name Avian-X, avian meaning bird, and X meaning extreme hunters, we like to make the product for what we call the extreme hunters, or what we refer to as the 80-20 generation. The 80-20 means 20% of the hunters usually harvest about 80% of the game. And our products are designed for the hardcore hunters that get off the couch on a day when a lot of people stay home and get out and get after it. Our number one goal here at Avian-X is innovation, to make quality products. When we're making decoys, we don't compare ourselves to competitors in the industry. We compare ourselves to the real things, the ducks, the geese, the turkeys. When it comes to accessories or blinds, we're always trying to get the better mousetrap. Think outside the box and create something that works day in, day out, that will make the hunters that buy them more successful. I think the one thing you'll see as you walk the halls of Avian-X and Zinc Calls is that we produce the majority of all of our products in-house. All of our calls are produced 100% in-house, from the turning to the polishing to the tuning and the decoys. We have a world champion carver, Rick Johansson, who lives just a mile from the shop, and we work every day together. And having that type of control over the end product is what separates ourselves from our competitors.
Are you an extreme waterfowl hunter? Are you a member of the 80-20 generation? Our Avian-X and Zinc Calls products are designed for you. This segment has been brought to you by Browning, the best there is.
I think the one thing you'll see as you walk the halls of Avian-X and Zinc calls is that we produce a majority of all of our products in-house. All of our calls are produced 100% in-house, from the turning to the polishing to the tuning.
Ever wonder what goes into making a zinc duck or goose call? Come along now as we take a tour and watch one built from scratch. This is where it all begins, the birth of a great call to pull birds out of the sky. Shop production is as planned out as the hunt you'll carry that call to, hanging on a lanyard around your neck, ready for action. Calls are built with care and precision. After all, waterfowl hunting is too important not to make every move along the way count. Now we're talking. The call begins to take shape. Detail work affects how the call will sound. This is when style meets substance. If it's anything, a duck or a goose call is a tool to make you a better hunter. The potential for duck quacks plus greeting, feeding, hail, and comeback calls, or goose clucks and honks, are contained inside each one. Your personal calling style will do the rest once it's in your hands. Turning, polishing, tuning calls. It all goes into the finished product. And the final test, how does it sound? Pretty good, I'd say. Time to package the call up and get it shipped to you. Dawn Zink fields calls and handles the business end of things, as Foxy the lab keeps her company dreaming of blind time and duck retrieves. There's a lot that goes into running Zink calls in Avian-X, and the girls have it covered. Down the hall, the video production guys Walt Gabbard and Jeff Fafa Shelby are hard at work pouring over footage they shot in the field and doing their best to bring it to you, the hardcore waterfowler.
Avian-X TV isn't something we dreamed up last night. The 24/7 production crew's been working towards this moment for the past several years. We've been producing a DVD series called Band Hunters and Turkey Time, and the past 5-6 years of experience has led us to this moment. Avian-X TV. The production crew here at Zinc Calls and Avian-X is not just a bunch of guys we've thrown together. Every single person on the team is a hardcore hunter at their core. What we've done is we've channeled our passion for hunting into filming. If you ask any of us on a day-to-day basis if we'd rather hunt or film, 99% of the time we're going to say film. Don't get me wrong, we still love to pull the trigger, but there's something special about capturing that moment to view over and over again and share with other people and try to bring absolutely the best footage possible to you.
You know, my personal goal for Avian-X TV is to truly capture how awesome waterfowl hunting really is. You know, I love to hunt just as much as you do, and that drives me every day to be a better videographer, better editor, so I can truly capture and bring how awesome waterfowl hunting is to the screen.
Meet Fred Zink Sr. as he's fixing his boys' toys to prepare for opening day of Ohio duck season.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, good effort.
This segment has been brought to you by Mossy Oak. It's not a passion, it's an obsession.
I want to talk to you about the latest creation from Zink Calls. It's the NBG Nothing But Green Duck Call. What makes this so special is our unique tone channel. We call it the Z-Cut non-stick tone channel. What we did here is we relieved a lot of area on the tone channel in which your reed lays on the tone channel. It reduces the amount of friction and allows you to blow this duck call all day long with very little sticks. Here are the major differences between the duck calls. This being a standard cut power hand, you can see all the moisture under the reed. This is a Z-Cut NBG, very, very little moisture under the reed. And this is the proof in the pudding right here. So if you're looking for a duck call that won't stick, look for the new Zink NBG Nothing But Green.
After driving 176 9/10 miles to come up here to Port Clinton, Ohio to hunt with my son on the first day of the 2011 season, I found out in order to hunt I had to fix a Go Devil, and then I had to fix a four-wheeler and put a snorkel outfit on it. We got a problem. This is instructions for a red one. See that, buddy? Holy cow.
Meet Fred Zink Sr., 176.9 miles of road tripping later.
I can't believe I'd have to come up here and work on my kids' toys. We gotta fix it, put a snorkel on it. Now, I don't know what kind of duck hunt we're gonna be doing here, but they must be divers, as I got it figured out. 10 or 15 minutes to put all this stuff on my four-wheeler so I can go snorkeling with Michael's fits through the sewers of Los Angeles, I guess. Look at this. Unbelievable. I think I'm just going to end up going duck hunting and let him here with his four-wheeler himself. See ya.
That should be no problem, should it?
Have it done in 2 or 3 days easy. 2 days after the season goes out.
I'm gonna be duck hunting, so, and you're not gonna duck hunt until this is done, because we're gonna move the blind.
That's the way it is. This isn't the first little ordeal I went through, you know, many an ordeal.
Ohio's opening day has arrived. Father and son have hatched a plan after some good-natured trash talk. Clearly, the wind and weather will be a factor. The final destination is a flooded cornfield with the promise of ducks and geese. Gear and hunters are hauled in for this family hunt, including Fred's son, Gunner. Decoy spreads are set based on memory of past hunts and success. Will it work? Game on. Foxy, Fred's black lab, waits patiently. Her time to shine will come soon enough.
Give us our talk so we can load up. I said I thought we was here on a duck hunt. Boom.
You guys ready to get opening day started?
Sure. Waiting a long time for this one.
Yep.
Been a long summer.
Playing all this corn. This is opening day. And you see how much corn they already ate out there.
Is it time?
It's time.
Oh.
Look at him. He's like a little kid opening up Christmas presents.
I've got my gun open. I can slap one in there at any time.
How old are you, Dad?
75 and holding everything I can, which ain't many. They gotta be half crippled and blind in one eye or I can't catch them anymore.
Foxy retrieves the first green head of the season. Truth is, she probably spotted this mallard in the sky well before the guys did. This segment has been brought to you by Pattern Master, the science of shot.
Veterinarians report that obesity is one of the most common conditions that they see in dogs. Most of the time, this is due to overfeeding and lack of exercise. Extra body weight adds extra stress to your dog's joints, and this can impact your dog later on in life. So how do we tell if our dogs are overweight? Here are a few markers. Looking down from the top, we want to see an hourglass shape and a minimal fat pad at the base of the tail. Looking from the side, we want to see a nice tuck just behind the ribs. We want to be able to feel the ribs and the spine under the skin, but we don't want to be able to see the ribs. Remember, those dogs need some cover in order to provide insulation while they're hunting. Remember, dogs need some body fat to use as stored energy and insulation during rough conditions that they encounter while hunting. If your dog seems overweight, be sure to visit with your veterinarian and get their opinion and assistance on how to best get the weight off of your dog. For a free copy of a body condition score sheet, give our customer care team a call at 1-888-UCANUBA. With a proper performance diet and exercise, you can keep your best hunting partner in great shape for maximum performance throughout the hunting season. From all the members at Team Eukanuba, I'm Dr. Eric Alton wishing you a great hunting season.
Blind time can mean some waiting. The shotguns are loaded, safety's on, position for action. The dog is surely ready, waiting on command.
Right front. Get ready, boys.
Ducks finish to the calling. A few fall and Foxy makes a solid retrieve to bring them in. The sky sure enough fills with
To the
more.
left of the deer stand. About 15 of them coming.
Thought we were only hunting ducks? Geese factor into this Ohio hunt too. Honkers or not, The ducks just keep funneling in. We couldn't stop them now if we wanted to.
Get them.
And yep, more geese close out the day and land in the spread, adding realism to the deal. But not before the Avian-X crew takes just a few more.
Get them.
Grandfather, father, son. Three generations of zinc waterfowlers at once. Fred, Foxy, and Gunner retrieved their remaining birds. After doing all the work to get ready for this hunt, Fred Sr. insisted on it. This segment has been brought to you by Zink Calls, a champion in every call.
That mossy oak duck blind blends right in by the time they see it. It's a sin, shoot where they're going, not where they've been. I got 12 ducks with that green paint job, 6 more circling right on top. I love living life with my eyes to the sky.